Have you ever just mowed your lawn and you're all happy and you look back on it and there's a brown haze over the entire thing? Well, I'm about to tell you why that happens and what you can do about it. Stick around. One of the most likely causes that you're seeing that brown haze right after you've just cut your lawn is because you're mowing with dull blades, and you don't want to do that because it can invite disease into the grass and it generally doesn't look good. That's why always having two lawnmower blades is going to be beneficial, because you can just take the dull one off the lawnmower and put on the brand new one and you're good to go. And what I'm going to do is show you how to sharpen the one that you take off so you're never without a sharp blade. Let's get started. Two big tips whenever you're going to work on the lawnmower is pull the spark plug, and if you have to tip it on its side, make sure the carburetor is facing up. And yes, I'm aware I need to clean the underside of the deck, but after all that dethatching and picking junk up, just haven't had time. So let's get this blade off. Pretty easy. These things don't need to be over torqued. Done. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you get the blade off, you're going to want to clean it up. Like you can see that, all that rust. This blade is not in good shape, but we can clean it up and it will be usable. So let's get going. For the sake of having to balance this blade on this guy, that's why I got as much stuff off of this blade as I could. And I'm actually gonna go one step further just to protect against rust in the future, and I'm gonna spray paint it black. So I'm gonna do that, we'll come back, and we're gonna sharpen this thing. Let's go. The old blade has been spray painted. Now I just gotta wait for it to dry, and we'll sharpen this thing. Okay. Hello. Okay, so now that the blade's all dry, get your safety glasses, now it's time to sharpen it. So I'm using this grinder with a 60 grit flat disc on it. I'll leave links in the description to all the stuff you see on the video today. Let's start sharpening. Then just go by feel. Down that whole way. It's sharp to the touch. So spin the blade around, do it again. Then we'll show you the results. Okay guys, so the grinding's done. It goes fairly quick, you might have to mess with it a little bit. But, so that old rusty blade is now new. The last thing we gotta do is we gotta put it on this balancer, just to make sure one side isn't heavier. And it's sitting pretty good. So I'll leave a link to that in the description because it's very handy to know. You don't want one side extremely heavy, otherwise it's gonna be going like that when you're mowing. But yeah. One more time, just a different way, just so you guys can see. Okay, so it's balanced side to side. It's tipping like this. But don't worry about that. As long as it's balanced this way, that's what's gonna matter. There you have it, guys. Don't write off your old blades because you can make them look and work just like new with a little bit of care. So do make sure you have two blades at all times so you can just swap them out, refurbish your old one, and you're good to go. You won't have to buy a new blade for a couple years as long as you don't hit any rocks or anything. I hope you appreciate this tip. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do hope it helped you out. All the stuff you see behind me is the stuff I used. I'll leave links to it down in the description. And also make sure you click the subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.